The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
May panlaban na ako sa pimple dahil sa araw-araw na pet malungwer pa ng Kati Alice. Say hi to a new confidence with Kati Alice.
Hello, good morning, TJ Home Builders po.
TJ Home Builders po?
Yes po, sir.
Sir, paano po umorder online ng mga hardware supplies?
Yes po, sir. Madali lang naman pong mag-order through our Facebook page po. Punta lang po kayo sa facebook.com/tjhomebuilders at i-message nyo na lang po kami doon at mayroon lang pong sasagot sa inyo. So meron po tayong indoor, outdoor, tsaka meron din po tayong for kitchen, for bathroom, at mga lightings po.
Sir, ang TJ Home Builders po ay isang tindahan na nag-o-offer po ng mga finishing material. Easy to install at mas makakatipid po sila ng oras at sa pera po nila. Mas concentrated po kami sa mga modern materials.
TJ Home Builders! We turn houses into homes!
We need a doctor. Look at his face. Hey! We need a doctor. Look at his face.
Good morning. It's Tuesday morning na naman. Itanong mo kay Doc. Makakasama po natin ngayon si Dr. Jonicio Caridad. Mamaya lang po makakasama din natin si Dr. Orsua.
Good morning. We will, ang pag-uusapan po natin ngayon ay ang polio. So,
Yes, Doc. Project po ito ng Rotary.
yes, we have, may project ko ang Rotary na end polio. So, ito this is one of the foundation's critical programs na talagang ini-implement all over the world.
So, paano po ito nag-umpisa, Doc?
Dahil sa kuan kasi ang polio kasi is a very debilitating disease. Usually it causes paralysis of the lower extremities kung na-infectan ka. Because out of 200 polio victims, at least 5% of this go into paralysis and even death.
Doc, paano po nadidetect ang polio sa isang individual?
Ang polio kasi is makikita mo muna sa mga signs and symptoms nila, which are fatigue, easy fatigability, fever, muscle pains, and weakness. And ang laboratory test kasi nito is through examinations of the feces of these infected individuals or the urine or the sputum. Doon namin nakikita through laboratory na may polio virus.
So, Doc, nagagamot po ba ang polio?
Yes, ang sakit na polio kasi, or in a longer term, it's known as poliomyelitis, which means na affected yung mga muscles natin. Na-prevent ito by the polio vaccine. And it usually affects ang mga bata na 5 years and below. So, vaccination is usually given first. We have actually 3 doses. The first dose is usually at 2 months. The second dose is after 4 months. And the third dose is usually at the 6th to 18th month. Ang booster dose is usually between 4 to 6 years old yung bata.
Doc, mga bata lang po ba ang nagkakasakit ng polio?
Hindi. Everybody who is exposed to the virus can get polio, even though if you're adult. As long as you have not been vaccinated, pwede kang magkaroon ng polio.
Doc, nakamamatay po ba ang polio?
Yes. One of the causes of death, ang pinaka-common kasi is ng cause of death is usually respiratory. Ang muscles of respiration are usually affected because ang virus na ito, ang target niya is usually the muscles. It could be the muscles of the upper or lower extremities, but we also have muscles for respiration. Pag inabutan niya yung muscle of respiration, hindi na makahinga ang isang pasyente, kaya dun sila namamatay.
Okay. Doc, paki-discuss naman po, ano po yung mga types ng mga polio? At ano yung mga common na kumakapit?
Wala naman, ang pinaka-common kasi na nakikita natin sa polio is yung paralysis. So, ang nangyayari is, pinaka-common would be paralysis of the lower extremities. Pag hindi ka na-treat, magkakaroon ka ng thinning of the muscles of the lower extremities, kaya nagkakaroon sila ng limping. Nahihirapan sila maglakad or talagang wala na yung lower extremities become small, so kailangan ang physical therapy kung kaya pang gawin. Yun lang naman ang pinaka-common na symptom of polio.
Doc, kung contagious po ba ang polio?
Yes, it's very contagious. If a person, kung ang isang tao ay may polio, ang pinaka-common will be contamination of food. Kaya ang food or drink na contaminated with the polio virus. So it's ingested through the body. Pwede rin makuha through the respiratory system. Pag nag-sneeze or nag-cough ang isang polio person, pwedeng makuha ang disease na ito.
Okay. So, Doc, paano natin na-prevent ito? May mga kailangan ba na mga vitamins na dapat nating i-intake or ano po ba?
Ang pinakamagandang way to prevent polio is definitely sanitation. Dapat malinis palagi ang mga tao na they are through their excretion of body fluids like dapat may comfort room or pwede silang umihi sa isang area na like toilets na sanitary, and then kung may cough sila, they have to prevent communication with other people.
Doc, yung mga symptoms ng polio, parang symptoms din ito ng COVID. Tama po ba?
Yes, like any other virus infections, ang pinaka-common would be fatigue, fever, headache, stiffness of the neck, pain over the arms and the legs, and sometimes vomiting. Na-notice namin yon.
So, paano natin, Doc, ma-identify ito kung ito'y polio po ba or COVID?
Well, dapat may makuha tayong magandang history ng pasyente na na-expose siya sa isang area na very high ang polio statistics. Ang areas naman kasi na ang statistics ng polio is usually nakikita natin sa Middle East. Ang pinakamarami doon sa Afghanistan and Pakistan. Dito sa Philippines, medyo controlled na rin because of our program, the End Polio program of Rotary. The foundation has actually invested a lot to eradicate polio all over the world. Pero ang problem natin is yung mga dalawang countries na na-mention ko, Afghanistan and Pakistan, do not believe in vaccinations. Kaya if you come from a country like Afghanistan or Pakistan, you might be a carrier of the polio disease.
So, Doc, nag-end na po ba ang polio?
Yes, there was a time na nag-zero na ang polio disease dito sa Philippines. Pero I think 2 to 3 years ago, may nag-recur dito sa may Mindanao area. So probably ang carriers na pumasok dito sa Philippines were people who came from the Middle East in those countries like Pakistan and Afghanistan. Pero there was no record on this, but speculation lang ito.
Doc, sa mga medyo may edad na nagkakapolio, ano po yung mai-explain ninyo bakit sa ganoong edad halimbawa ako po, Doc, nagkapolio ako. Is it pwede ko bang makuha ito sa mga vitamins lang na pwedeng gamutin sa mga vitamins lang or ano po? Talagang vaccine yung
yes, vitamins will be in order, no? Yung especially vitamin C with zinc, because this is ang na-notice namin, these vitamins actually help in your immune system. So if you're an adult, you can still have kung hindi ka na immunize when you were a child, pwede ka pa rin magpa-vaccinate for polio even though if you're an adult already.
So Doc, kung vitamin C at zinc, since meron po kaming Bioclone capsule na ang kanyang ingredients ay vitamin C, B complex at zinc, so mainam po ito na yun ang gamitin naming supplement para maiwasan namin na magkaroon ng polio disease.
Polio kasi is polio is a viral infection, and we have noticed na vitamin C with zinc helps already. This is why even during this pandemic, we are encouraging everybody to at least take vitamin C with zinc. Very important ko yun. At saka calcium and D3, which means na vitamin D. Yung na-mention mo are multivitamins. Those are supplements. And the B complex is very important, especially if you have been affected already by the disease, because it will help in the nerve to protect your muscles.
So napakainam pala nung aming Bioclone capsule kasi may mga ingredient na mga binanggit si Doc na which is vitamin C, B complex at saka zinc na para lumakas po ang ating immune system.
Yes, that is the purpose of these foods or vitamin supplements.
How about vitamin A, Doc? Mainam din po ba para sa mga may polio? Kasi meron akong nabasa na maganda daw na mag-take din ng vitamin A.
Yes, ang vitamin A kasi is more for the eyes. But it can actually, in a way, kung may deficiency tayo sa vitamin A, it is always necessary to take these vitamins. Yeah, especially if there is reason na or cases wherein may deficiency. But I would suggest na balanced diet would still be better. But as a supplement, yung mga na-mention mo earlier will be a good vitamins to take.
Doc, yung mga symptoms ng polio is sore throat, upset stomach, fever, headache, back or neck pain, muscle weakness, stomach pain. Tama po ba na kaparehas po yung symptoms ng COVID itong mga to?
Yes, like since polio is a virus as well as COVID-19 is also a virus, then halos pareho sila ng simptomas. Though since may pandemic tayo ngayon, we would always consider the COVID-19 as a more possibility than the polio because of the pandemic nga, ano. So
Opo, Doc.
kapag may mga symptoms kami nakikita noon, we will kami mga doktor would prioritize a COVID disease.
So Doc, ano pa po ang mga project ng Rotary na ginagawa po ninyo ngayon?
Sa yung kasing polio is worldwide, though we also do now, especially sa Rotary Club of Baguio, we do help in the vaccination of the COVID-19. Pagkakailangan kami na kung undermanned ang City Health Office natin, we help them in the vaccination program. We take care of the area wherein we look at the patients after they are vaccinated and observe them. Yun ang post-vaccination. Ang iba pang mga programs na namin kapag may program ang Baguio Health Department regarding like the vaccination of mga bata, we joined them because they also need personnel to assist them in this program. This is a national program of the government. So we work with the government, most especially with the Department of Health.
So Doc, aside doon, nagki-clinic ka din po ba or may clinic ka din po ba na pwede nilang puntahan?
Yes, ang clinic ko is at the Baguio Medical Center, and that's where I hold my office.
So sa lahat po ng gustong magpa-check up kay Dr. Claridad, pwede po ninyo siyang puntahan sa Baguio Medical Center. Malapit lang po 'yon dito sa may Arco, ano Doc?
Yes, na malapit kami sa Baguio General Hospital near the Baguio General Hospital Circle. That's along
So,
military cut-off na.
Okay, Doc. Oo, military cut-off. So, aside doon, Doc, ano pa po yung mga projects ninyo?
Mga projects kasi ng Rotary is not only on health, we do also mga tree planting, we help in the economic, we distribute goods also to those affected by the pandemic. We also distribute PPEs to hospitals. Marami ho kasing projects namin regarding health talaga, especially now. Nagdi-distribute kami ng mga kits for the doctors na frontliners, especially yung mga tiga Baguio Health Department, because they are the ones that go to the communities, especially these communities that are that have a high rate of infection. That's where we help them.
Doc, yun pong mga pinambibili sa mga binibigay natin, mga dinodonate natin, fund po ito ng Rotary or mga donations po itong mga pinanggagalingan niya?
Most of them are from the Rotary Club, and may mga kind-hearted institutions naman na nagbibigay din ng support through the club, because we also campaign for these projects, especially with different hospitals. We do these projects in collaboration with the Rotary actors of the SLU Hospital College of Medicine.
Pero open din po kayo, Doc, sa mga donations?
Sa ano po?
Open din po kayo, Doc, sa mga donations ng mga po pwede ninyong mga ipamigay?
Yes, we usually, minsan they talk with our president or the board of directors of the Rotary Club of Baguio, and then during our meetings on every Saturday, nandidiscuss namin ho yung mga needs na pwede kaming tumulong. We go as far as the mountain trail, na we give donations to schools, like minsan nagbigay yung project namin last year is sanitation, so we donated comfort rooms, washing areas, and para sa mga schools we also donated playground equipment.
Doc, kahapon kasi grabe yung ating ulan at saka hangin. So, open din po ba kayo sa mga ganitong mga, namimigay din po ba kayo ng mga relief sa mga ganitong situation natin?
Ano ba nangyari kahapon?
Di po ba yung si Bagyong Maring, napakalakas po, madaming mga na-stranded, madaming mga nabaha.
Yes, if may mga in our club meron kaming committees kasi na assigned sa mga areas na ganyan. Yung mga rescue and yung mga iba yung giving of relief goods. We also have that program in our Rotary Club. It's only possible kapag ka nag-request sila sa amin, and then the board of directors usually decide and then present it to the club. And then we have a budget talaga for these calamities.
Doc, mabalik po tayo doon sa polio. Ano po ang rate ng ano po ang polio death rate?
Polio death rate is usually out of 200 cases, sa statistics namin, 5 to 10 go into complications. And then out of the 10, 1 to 2% succumbs. Pwede silang mamatay. So, may nagagawa pa rin ang mga hospitals or mga doctors to alleviate yung mga cases na nagka-polio. Ang mahirap kasi minsan, pagka hindi naman sila na-monitor in the process, dun sila napapabayaan. So they end up having respiratory problems, which is the cause of death of polio victims.
Doc, pagkapanganak po ba ng baby, ilang buwan bago siya mabakunahan ng polio?
2 months, yun ang first dose. And then 4 months, yun ang second dose. And then 6 to 18 months, yun ang third dose.
Doc, free po ba ito na binibigay sa kanila?
Yes, we usually donate this kasi since we do not do the vaccinations, we donate it to the Department of Health, who distributes it to the local health centers or local government natin who schedules the vaccination. And they usually give these vaccinations together with the rubella and measles, mga ganon, para minsanan na lang yung pagbigay.
Mga 5-in-1, mga ganon, Doc? 3-in-1,
Yes,
mga
ganun
ganon
po.
na mga bakuna?
We schedule them because the program is we donate this to the government for them to be the one to distribute. Kasi sila ho ang in charge talaga sa vaccination program ng country natin.
So, Doc, pakianuhan naman po yung mga nanay na mga may baby dyan na dapat pumunta ng magpabakuna sa mga baby nila. Paki-invite po sila.
Yes, thank you. Sa mga parents na bagong panganak ang mga babies ninyo, please bring them to your nearest health center and bigyan sila ng polio vaccine. Ito ay mag-prevent ng complications in the future. Ayaw naman natin maging disabled yung mga anak natin. Kasi kawawa naman sila kung napabayaan. So, ito ang panawagan ng Rotary Club of Baguio or Rotary International. Ang programang ito ay kailangan natin ipatupad para mabigyan naman natin ng future ng mga anak natin na mahusay, na hindi sila disabled. Kasi kawawa ho sila kapag lumalaki sila na nagkasakit sila ng polio, lalo nagkomplika pa ng disability. Kung hindi natin na-prevent, pwede pa rin silang mamatay. Kaya sa lahat ng mga pamilya na may mga anak na less than 5 years old, magpa-polio vaccine ho sila, and those adults na hindi pa nabigyan ng polio vaccine, pwede kayong pumunta sa mga nearest health centers ninyo kasi pwede kayong magpa-vaccinate ng polio.
Doc, yung mga iba kasi minsan pumupunta sila sa mga private doctors, kagaya po ninyo. Pwede lang din po ba silang pumunta doon sa clinic mo kung ayaw po nilang pumunta sa mga centers yung mga iba?
Pwede ho. Ang mga nagbibigay ng vaccinations usually ay ang mga pediatricians kasi. Once na napanganak yung baby, siyempre they already choose their own pediatricians. So itong mga pediatricians are the ones giving the vaccinations, lahat ng klase ng vaccines. One of them would be polio. So kung wala kayong sariling pediatrician, pwede sa health centers natin. Pero kung may particular pediatrician na po kayo, maganda ho na tanungin ninyo kung nabigyan na yung mga anak ninyo ng polio vaccine.
Maraming salamat, Doc. Any more updates para sa mga listeners natin at viewers?
Well, since our topic today is about the polio disease, this is caused by the polio virus, similar to that of the COVID-19, which is also a virus. Kung hindi tayo magpapa-vaccinate, then we tend to have the disease, higher risk tayo. And to tell you, masyadong mahirap ang magkaroon ng polio disease because of the disability na ibibigay sa atin. Like the COVID-19 vaccine, I would also advise each and everyone na magpa-vaccinate rin ho kayo ng COVID-19 kasi ito ay importante na protection ho ninyo at saka protection ho ng lahat na makakasalubong ninyo, especially sa pamilya ninyo. So, ang advice ko lang, kung available ang vaccine, maski anong brand, lahat mahusay ho yan, magpa-vaccinate na po kayo.
So maraming salamat, Doc, sa isang oras na talakayan. So magpapaalam na po tayo. Any more, baka meron kang gustong batiin, Doc, sa mga kasamahan ninyo sa Rotary?
Okay. Kami sa mga kasama ko sa Rotary Club of Baguio, ituloy natin ang suporta sa mga communities na nangangailangan ng tulong natin, especially yung health nila. Let's continue our projects to support them, especially in this time of this COVID-19 pandemic. We are needed by our community, so let us, as one, help them. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat, Doc. Dr. Junicio Claridad, sa ngalan po ni Dr. Ursua, kami namamaalam na po at sa susunod na Martes na naman po ulit, makakasama po ninyo kami. Itanong mo kay Dr. Ursua, itanong mo kay Doc Jose, 9 to 10 a.m. every Tuesday. Maraming salamat